E aí, galera, hoje o programa por aqui é diferente. Pingou alguma coisa na minha cabeça. Não, vamos lá. E aí, galera, hoje o programa é diferente por aqui. Você sabia que aqui em Londres tem faculdade de esportes? É isso mesmo, ó, nesse prédio atrás de mim, e hoje eu vou mostrar pra você. So Cameron, thank you first for having us here.
My pleasure.
Can you explain a little bit about the esports course here?
Yeah, so we were the first course in Europe. We set up about 5 years ago. We started off at our Stoke campus, you're at our London campus. You probably seen from the walk, it's about five minutes at most from MSI, so I've had lots of students go over there this last couple of weeks. Ahead of the event and at the event, but we started off as a course focused around events, design and development, and we've sort of branched out into different areas since then. We teach elements of events management, team development, coaching, performance, as well as broadcasting. I'll show you some of the broadcasting stuff a little bit later. But one of the things that we sort of deal with most of the time is students who are just really passionate about gaming and sort of the culture around it.
Yeah.
So we built it around this culture and this identity. We've had students from all over the world, some of them from Brazil as well, so it's quite nice to see all these different cultures come together and be passionate about something so new and sort of universal in terms of those areas, and as a subject area is developing rapidly over the last 5 years.
And how is it for you guys and also for the students knowing that just around the corner is happening one of the biggest championships, esports championships in the world?
It's pretty exciting, I'm not going to lie. As someone who's really big into League of Legends, I have highlighted to students how important it is to go and see an event, especially done something by Riot Games. Especially they're known for their production elementation. One of the things that we're quite lucky in London, we have them quite a lot of our doorsteps. We've had other events go off quite recently in other games. So it's probably not as exciting as it probably looks to be, but a lot of our students are really excited to have Riot in town realistically, and also for the UK to have another league related tournament. We haven't had one since 2015, so it's nice to get a new sort of feel, especially with having the loud fans here last couple of days. They are rather loud by name, low by nature, right? So you can definitely tell when they're coming.
And actually, I'm really impressed with everything here. Can we do like some tour?
Yeah, certainly. I'll show you around everything, and hopefully you guys at home will find it interesting as well.
Então, vamos aí conferir. So tell me a bit about this place.
This is sort of the open space area. We have 2 classrooms to either side, more traditional classrooms, I guess. Still just full of PCs. Every room
Looks
that we
like
use.
a big, like a library here.
Yeah, it's an open space, so a lot of our students use this space to play Dungeons and Dragons, if you know what that is.
Where are we?
So just a little bit of discussion. So the things that I would start off with, we're going to enter sort of the esports space realistically. It's very different to what you would probably see as a normal lecture theatre or a normal classroom. For a start, it's very open plan, so we don't even have a door. Realistically, so if we sort of go through, and I'll take you around.
It's very modern.
Yeah, it's very modern. So this building was sort of designed 4 years ago, and since then it's sort of been changed. So if any of you watch the Olympic Games 2012, this used to be the broadcast studio for the Olympic Games.
The whole building?
The whole building, and
wow.
We saw the building from outside earlier. It's massive. So we sort of have this space in terms of esports. So we have a range of computers here, which all have 3080 graphic cards. All of these PCs are sort of used mostly for video editing, but also for graphic design. Sometimes students do just play games on them. Not part of the course, just to clarify, they just decide to play games on them. I can't complain, they play at 240 FPS on Valorant, so it's probably a nice place to set up than most of our home PCs. So this is part of like their working space, so students can just come and work in here whenever, when we've got events going on. On top of that, everyone needs a break from time to time and to relax, realistically, so we have a load of seats. These all move around throughout the venue, at any one stage. They're really comfortable. I've nearly fallen asleep after a long broadcast in here multiple times.
And also here you have like an arena.
So we've got the arena. So yeah, we'll go through the arena in a second, but broadcasting area. So this is where some of our students are just showing you some demos for it. And then we've got our arena itself. So you guys have you've seen this on stage or at any different point, and I'm sure if you customize CBLOL, etc., you'll be able to sort of see very similar venues. It's a lot quieter than usual because there's nothing going on, but you really made yourself at home. Yeah, you've got your casting desk. So we've
Fala,
got.
galera, tá começando o CBLOL agora aqui para vocês diretamente de Londres. No,
yeah, it's great casting desk. Yeah, I was like, yeah, exactly.
The championship.
Yeah, so it's the best way to do it. And we use this space continuously. So we have events come in here from different colleges as well. We have a lot of student events in here. We've hosted a range of watch parties in the local area, and we work quite closely with both local and commercial sort of outlets within this. It's a fantastic space. I always have to say that we actually lend this out to all esports industry for free. They can come in here whenever. They just hire our students to do the work. It's a good way to get them in practice. More time on this, you're gonna get me mad. We have two sort of staged areas, realistically. We've got our players playing over here, and we sort of have our host and analyst desk sort of section.
And for how long? How long is the course?
So our normal course is 3 years, so that's their undergraduate degree, and one of those years is their sort of foundational building year. Second year is their expanding knowledge year, and their final year is their sort of dissertation, their final big project. And then pre-project, we've got students who are working on a range of different things. So
like you have to create everything?
So they don't have to create everything, they do create parts of it. So some of them are working with the F1 team at the moment. Some of them have worked on a range of different games, titles. Some of them have put projects into some theory elements. So they've looked at things such as toxicity within esports. They've looked at a range of areas within that. One of my students is currently looking at how best to support players in professional play. Using some of the contacts we've got from different teams.
So thank you, Cameron. Thank you for everything. Thank you for showing us here. It's incredible. I wish we could have this kind of course also in Brazil as well. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
E é isso, galera. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Um beijo.